So, I watched game one between the Cubs and the Orioles for June 16th, so we're going to talk about it now. So, let's see. Cubs get the W, okay? So, that's the huge thing I want to start with. The Cubs get the win. They win 10-3, putting up another 10 runs on a team, which is kind of shocking. They've won 4 games straight, and they've had another huge inning, I guess. So, what day we get? It's Friday. So, Wednesday, they put up 6 runs in the sixth. In the sixth. Yesterday they put up 5 runs in the fifth. Today they put up another 6 runs in the it was 6 runs again in the fifth, I think. 6 runs in the fifth inning. That's the part I'm going to start with. To add on to what we already have. So let's talk about the fifth inning first, I guess. So putting up multiple runs, another 6-run inning, everyone producing. You got doubles, you got singles, everything going on. It was a pretty good inning. So the Cubs really rallying. Everyone had some hits. I know Trey Mancini had a double. Christopher Morel had a double and a single. I think he had a 3-hit day. One of those hits was a home run, and that was a trio of home run coming from the third inning. You had... who was first? Miguel Amaya, the catcher, hitting his second big league home run. So he had a home run, a solo shot. A couple outs later, Dansby Swanson goes deep, and so that's the second solo shot. And then Christopher Morel comes up and hits a third home run. I heard a stat while watching the game that is his 12th home run over 29 games. Okay, that's freaking ridiculous. Dansby Swanson, really glad he going up, because before the game I saw this video where we're talking about the 4 big shortstops that signed this past season, talking about Carlos Correa, Xander Bogaerts, Trey Turner, and Dansby Swanson. And how Dansby Swanson been underproductive, and how Carlos Correa is going to start going off and start being better than Dansby. But I think Dansby is a perfectly suitable shortstop for the Cubs. Now, I'm glad we did not sign Carlos Correa with all his injuries and all that stuff. I'm kind of glad we didn't sign Bogaerts or Trey Turner, because Trey Turner got paid $300 million. He's not playing like a $300 million player. I know he'll probably turn it up, because like Bryce Harper, when he signed his massive contract, he wasn't the greatest, and then he started to turn it on later in the contract. So maybe he'll get better in future year. But I'm very happy with Dansby Swanson as the shortstop I'm watching. And Cubs get the dub 10-3 over the Orioles. Now I know the Cubs are probably going to lose the next 2 games, because we're the Cubs and we're like 5 games under 500. But this Orioles team is way too good. Okay, they're like 43-23 now or something like that after this loss. So they are way too good to be getting swept or anything, or losing series to the Cubs. So I can clearly see the Orioles are going to come back and win this series. They got their runs. I know Austin Hayes had 2 RBI singles hits, and I think Adley Rutschman had the other RBI. Not much on the Orioles side. Austin Hayes did make a nice catch to steal probably a triple from Christopher Morel, which would have gotten him the cycle. So good catch by Austin Hayes. But I missed Cedric Mullins. I know he's injured. I did not see him in this game. Also did not see Ryan Mountcastle. I don't know if he's hurt or whatever, but I didn't see him either. And then tomorrow we have Justin Steele coming back from the injured list, starting for the Cubs versus Kyle Gibson. Kyle Gibson, I don't know how he's getting such a good result, but he just goes out there and pitches like 5-6 innings, and he's making it work. Also want to shout out Ian Happ. 4 games on this homestand, 10 RBIs. Like, legit. At the beginning of the week, he had 23 RBIs. Now he's up to 33 over the span of 4 days. Just freaking ridiculous. For this Orioles team, it feels like unless their starters pitch 7 innings, and then they turn the ball over to Yainer Cano for the 8th, and then Felix Bautista the 9th, they're not going to win a game. So that's probably the recipe for them to win game 2 and 3 of this series. So we'll just see how it goes.